Hi, it's me. I'm really Vanessa. Online, I go by Grace Angel, but I'm really a Vanessa. Um, but I do go by Grace Angel online. I've been going by that since like the early 2000s. Anyway, so like I was putting my cards back from when I took them out earlier, and I felt like I should maybe pull some more um from this animal deck to do another animal reading since these spirit animal messages are uh being I think people feel like they relate sometimes, like when you hear about personalities through tarot, like uh these Queen of Swords or Queen of Pentacles and all these other things, it's like, you know but in tarot, like there really isn't gender, like people say divine feminine and divine masculine, but the real truth is that we all have both in us, and that our goal is to like to have them balanced, right? um so like uh and especially nowadays, since you also have so many people who are trans, or you also have people who are non-binary. Like non-binary people are not going to identify as male or female, or they may want to identify as both together. Some people call themselves like gender fluid and all this, you know. So, and I believe these people deserve to have messages from spirit as well. So, it's not for other people to judge them or look down on them or tell them how to be. It's not for any of us to tell other people how to be and how to live their lives. If you don't like how somebody else is living their life, well, you have the choice to just don't live yours that way. That there you go. Like, other people aren't obligated to live and conduct their lives the way that we would. You know, it doesn't matter what your reason is. None of us have the right or the place to make those calls for somebody else. But anyways, when I picked up my deck, I split open to these. Whoops, like this. And I felt like this was, and when I looked at it, at first I was just shuffling just to shuffle, and I felt spirit guide me to take this because I feel like this fish is representing somebody who's a Pisces who is like in, I don't know if I should say is corrupted or just like in their moon energy. It's like a Pisces who's like in their moon. So maybe like the Pisces. Okay, so like in your birth chart, you're going to have like your sun sign, your rising sign, and then you have like a moon sign. And so this could be somebody who has Pisces as a moon sign, and or somebody who's regularly just a Pisces, and they could be in a corrupted state. So if you're a Pisces but you're like unbalanced, this could be for you. So but if you also have Pisces as as a moon sign in your birth chart, then this might also be for you. And then the starfish is also out here, and it also struck me that I split to two water, so we have like double water going on right here. So I'm just gonna start with this and read from the guidebook real quick, and then I'm gonna go into messages to see what spirit has to say and why I was felt led to pull these. So the fish talks about restlessness, having a change of focus, and lost in the current. So and it says the fish loves to be subsumed in life's current, and nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. And the roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all of the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. So, and spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. And so wasn't I just talking about like the moon sign? So this was it says when in balance is adaptable and travels well, but when out of balance is distracted and changes mind often. So whoever this is, the starting of your message is, in order to rebalance yourself, you need to start setting small goals and accomplish them, and that will help you rectify your energy. So that way you can get back to being more adaptable. So but also, like, I really identify with that. uh Even though being on a constant roaming lifestyle being exhilarating, but then leading to weariness, because like I'm a hyper person and I tend to also kind of uh have that rolling stone kind of uh type of socializing, and I've very recently been really tired and fatigued lately, so I feel like that has to be a truth. Oh yeah, lost in the current. So I really feel like whoever this message is for, whoever's in this like fish energy, um I really feel like the point of this message is gonna have to do with this lunar energy, this moon energy for you. Maybe it's also reflecting as well, since this fish thrives in constantly moving. Maybe the upside down is also like you're really just feeling stuck, and that I mean, everybody goes through times where they feel stifled, but for you in particular, this is really vexing you because, like, you feel like you can't thrive in this stifling energy because, like, you just want to move. You just want to, also it may also make you feel like, because you can't move, that you've lost freedom, or that you're being trapped, or that somebody's trying to keep you someplace that you don't want to be, right? And you know what's interesting as well about these two cards is that the starfish is the very next page, which is kind of giving me like this there's like a little bit of what there's a synchronicity that would show some divine timing. And the starfish says that it's beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow, and that the starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. And being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people might think of them for so long that they have forgotten their deeper callings. And when this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? So, when in balance, this starfish energy is uplifting, artistic, and expressive. But when out of balance, it gossips and feels empty. To bring it back into balance, you need positive friends. So maybe this kind of goes together, okay? See, because I was thinking like, um, to look at this deeper calling. So first we have this energy of feeling stuck. And maybe the second energy is feeling stuck because it's like, um, there's like this need to express oneself artistically, and you're not out here expressing yourself. Maybe you need some new positive friends so that you can feel like you're being more true to yourself and expressing yourself in the way that you want to. And so now we're going to go to um my dreamer's journey deck. So, Holy Spirit, what is the message for this person for this fish energy who needs to express themselves? What messages are there for this person? Please and thank you. Oh, that was not a good shuffle, meow. Ooh, and I just split on divine feminine and divine masculine. You remember when I started this and I was saying how like we both have both of them in us, and that our goal is to balance them? So I'm splitting on journey and the mother. So maybe this fish energy is having to deal with somebody whose mother is like being toxic because their mother wanted to go on a journey, but they see you going on the journey, so they were trying to create illusions. Um, they were trying to prevent you from seeing like some gifts or talents you have, because they didn't want you to go do this, because they thought if you went and did it, it would make you famous and make you be a star. And for some reason, they didn't want you to have that. I'm not, as a mother, I can't imagine why she wouldn't want you to be your greatest and best self, but that's so now we also have stillness. So whoever this message is for, because like we see that star card and we had that starfish out here, so I do feel like there's something going on in the dynamics with your mother that's possibly making you feel, oh, and the mother's out here again. Yeah, so your mother is like really making you feel overwhelmed. Wow. And now we have the mother and the mother. I'm not sure where the second mother card came from, but well, that's weird. Wait, is that's weird. Huh. I've never noticed a second mother card in this deck before. Huh. It's weird. Hmm. Haha. That was unexpected. Hmm. And then we also have death out here. So I do feel that whatever this is that your mom's been doing to these illusions are going to come to an end. This death, these illusions are going to come to an end so that you can have forward movement. So I feel like you're getting divine intervention, because in that fish energy, that feeling stuck, and not being able to move the way that you really wanted to, I feel like you're getting divine intervention. And now the magician. So we have the magician here, and you have talents and gifts, and you're being called, and the universe wants you to get back to using these gifts, because your gifts help people engage with their vulnerability. And so spirit wants you to pursue this avenue, and so spirit is intervening, and they're going to put an end to what your mom is doing. So your mom will be transitioned out of your energy. So I'm not sure what form this is going to take, but she will definitely be moved out of your energy. Oh wow. And then we have mastery. And you know what's interesting, these cards kind of have like that same look. They feel like they belong to the same tree. So um and then once your mother is moved out of your energy, you'll be able to master some kind of upheaval. So whoever this fish energy is, I feel like the starfish energy is for you, because I feel like you're meant to do something to be a star, and you're meant to do something that's really creative and become really famous for it. So we also have forgiveness out here, maybe to forgive your mom. Maybe it's going to be necessary. You'll have to find it in your heart to forgive your mother so that you can move on and balance out these energies. So like this upheaval kind of has that duality. It's like a yin yang kind of, and now we have the temperance out here. So, temperance is like about balancing things out or making things fair. And then here's distraction. Yeah, because like these illusions your mother was casting was just creating distractions for you. So it's not that you couldn't manifest what this life for yourself, but your mother was creating distractions so that you wouldn't be able to do it. And there's an end being brought to it. So this death card has come out like 3 or 4 times, but I feel like this death is really just saying that there's an end coming to it. Um, there is always the slightest of possibilities that your mother could end up herself could transition to the spirit realm. If she's not willing to, like, the universe is going to move her, and if she's not willing to do it, then they may possibly have to take her. So if she's not willing to uh get in line with spirit, then spirit may come and take her. So, oh, so like once you get into doing whatever this is you're meant to do, you're going to meet a soulmate who's like really important for your life, and the universe wants you to come together with this person, but you're not going to meet this person while this mother energy is in your energy. And we have resurrect, so it's possibly like somebody you had a relationship with a very long time ago, and it's going to come back around. Yeah, and we have resilience. So I feel like once your mother is removed from your energy, this is really going to do lots for you. Oh yeah, and this person, this soulmate that's going to come into your life is going to be a teacher, and they're going to help you learn some things you need to learn. And it's really going to just they could end up being like a manager who helps you get into this star energy, and it's karma. So like because of your mom having done so much meddling in your energy and your life affairs, so she has some karma coming back to her because of that. And I feel like to balance that out, because we saw temperance out here, that'll be balanced for you. Because here's creation. Yeah, remember? And I said that there is something that you need to make. So you're going to become a star because there's something that you need to create. Ooh, look, these kind of feel like this was it when it was overwhelmed and dead, and this is it reborn again with creation. Because death and life are all technically part of the same. Some things have to end so that some things have to begin, you know? And partnership is kind of echoing that soulmate energy, So you have this person who's waiting to come into your life. In order for that to happen, this mother energy is going to have to be removed from your energy somehow. Hopefully without them needing to really transition to spirit, but that is a possibility. And we also have inner awareness. So whoever this message is for, I'm sure you've already been suspecting all of this. And I'm going to take and put that there. Oh, and there was the mother right behind that. And then, so your mother has been in her divine masculine energy. So, so either your mother may have also transed into a male, and or they were a male who transed into a female. Oh, with the world. Wow. The world. Wow, wow. That the world came out when I said that. And then now the world's out here with the moon. Shh. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. All right, so with this, seeing this moon energy and this emergence, so there's a secret your mom's been keeping from you that has to do with your talents and abilities to go do whatever this is you're about to do. And I feel like this secret is going to be revealed because she can't stop it. The universe wants to move her out of your energy. And if they have to expose her to do it, then that's exactly what will happen. Because here's that stagnation. Remember in the fish? We saw that stagnant energy. So now she's going to be exposed, like top to bottom reflection, because she was looking at you and seeing herself in you, and she was seeing the her that she wished she could have been. But your mom could have chose to be this person at any time. She didn't have to stop you from being this person. Like, why does every people need to think that, like, oh well, if somebody else is doing this then I can't do it? Like, if you want to go and do something, surrender yourself to the universe, and then these things will happen. Like, if you want to do it, go do it. You don't have to stop you. Especially, like, why would you stop your children? Like, if your children is this magician energy and has this ability to manifest something, why stop them? Like, if you let them go have this life, then not only are they going to achieve this greatness, but eventually, our kids come back to us, and you can be part of their life having this wonderful life. Like, why wouldn't you want your kids to have this beautiful life? Dude, I will never understand people who are like that. So it's like, just because this other person is having a great life, that's no reason to be full of envy, you know? Maybe this mother needs to get into her vulnerability, instead of deflecting and running away from her own wounding. She needs to face and do the shadow work, because it's your time to have this emergence. It's time. You're ready for this. I'm going to take this because I feel like you're ready for that. Oh, and look at this, because it's going to be within your grasp, and you're just going to have to reach out and take it. So you have this soulmate person who's going to come in and be a teacher, and they're really going to help you. You know, soulmates doesn't necessarily always have to be a lover. Sometimes a soulmate can be like a best friend and or a mentor. It's definitely is a person who you resonate with on a soul level, and you guys are just going to vibe really hard. They could be a lover, maybe. Oh, and see, now we have out together soulmates and the teacher. What did I just say? I said this person coming in is going to help teach you. So you know, so fish energy. Oh, and then the teacher is going to help you reflect and see how, like, you and this teacher will see each other's reflections. So maybe it's like what your mother should have been to you, and then she wasn't being that because she had too much envy in her heart. So you know, so now the spirit world is sending you in this soulmate energy, who's gonna take the place of who your mother should have been to you, so that they can help you manifest in these things that are coming in for you. So I'm gonna pull this out here, and I feel like that's your read. And I'm going to go ahead and grab. I'm going to go ahead and grab. Where is it, meow? My fortune cookies, meow. Lately, I've been closing reads with the fortune cookie, and I just like doing it. Ooh, declutter and reflection. Dude, look, when I split the deck, is reflection, and we were just talking about reflection. So that feels like. And then here's reflection again. You're reinventing yourself and not reinventing yourself. Right? Holy Spirit, can we just have like a closer for this fish energy? And you have planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. I feel like that's a great seal for this, you know, because this is all talking about what's coming in for you in the future. See, and then look at the bottom of this is was burnt out upside down, and I feel like that represents your mom is like totally in this burnt out energy because she's been like spending so much of her energy trying to stop you. And it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to spend any more time going over that because this is like a 22-minute video. If you're still watching this, thanks. Um, you know, let's love our kids, dude. Let's love our kids. You know, those are our children. We love them. We want them to be great. Let's encourage our children to live their best life. And we're there to support them so that they can have their best life. Jeez. Whew. Can we like stop being jealous of our kids or what? Have a great day, everybody.